In a world where speed meets attitude and style fuses with sheer performance, one name has roared louder than most: Bajaj Pulsar NS200. This isn't just a motorcycle, it's a declaration, a street-born warrior built not just to commute, but to conquer. The moment you swing your leg over it and fire up that engine, you don't just start a ride, you unleash an experience. A beast carved out of metal, precision, and fire. The NS200 is not for those who settle, it's for the ones who charge forward, who own the night, who don't ask for attention, they demand it. From the very first twist of the throttle, the NS200 grips your soul. It's not just the specs, it's the raw thrill wrapped in the sharp edges of its naked street fighter look. That aggressive stance, the predator-like headlamp, the crisp tank shrouds that slice the wind like a blade. Everything about this bike screams velocity, and nothing about it whispers compromise. Bajaj didn't build this machine for the soft-hearted, they built it for riders who carve corners with intent and shoot through traffic with precision. Beneath that sculpted fuel tank pulses a liquid-cooled, triple-spark 199.5cc engine that delivers 24.13 PS of power at 9,750 revolutions per minute and 18.74 Newton-meters of torque at 8,000 revolutions per minute. These numbers aren't just digits on paper, they're the reason your heartbeat races as the needle climbs. Mated with a slick 6-speed gearbox, the NS200 surges through its gears like a wolf on a mission. Smooth in shifting yet brutal in acceleration, this bike doesn't hesitate. It knows what it wants, and it gets there fast. Whether you're ripping down highways or weaving through tight urban jungles, the NS200 answers every twist of the wrist with authority. And let's talk price. In a world of overhyped, overpriced machines, the Pulsar NS200 is a savage value proposition. Priced around 1.57 lakh rupees ex-showroom, this isn't just a motorcycle, it's a gateway to performance riding without selling your soul to a finance plan. It offers what more expensive bikes dream of: power, tech, looks, and most importantly, soul. It's not a budget buy. It's a smart rider's flex. But beneath the surface of this street predator are secrets most riders don't notice until they live with it. First, the perimeter frame. A race-bred chassis that gives the NS200 its phenomenal handling. It's stiff, it's responsive, and it hugs corners with confidence that makes you feel like you're in total control, because you are. No flex, no drama, just pure connection between rider, road, and machine. Second, the braking setup. With a 300mm front disc and 230mm rear disc, the NS200 offers ABS confidence at both ends. That means you ride hard, brake late, and stop safe. Whether it's a sudden dog in the street or a car that didn't check its mirror, the NS200 doesn't flinch. It saves your skin with the kind of braking prowess you'd expect from machines costing twice as much. Then comes the suspension setup. The telescopic front forks with anti-friction bush and nitrox monoshock rear aren't just for comfort, they're tuned for attack. Whether it's pothole-riddled city chaos or twisty mountain roads, the NS200 keeps its composure. It gives you feedback without punishment, and stability without stiffness. You ride longer, harder, and with a grin that won't quit. And here's the kicker: the bike's overall weight distribution. At 158 kilograms, the NS200 has that sweet balance of agility and plantedness. It flicks into corners effortlessly, dances through traffic, and feels light on the controls. Yet when you gun it in a straight line, it feels rock solid, no nervous jitters, just locked-in speed. Look closer, and you'll see touches that matter to real riders. That split-seat design, aggressive yet practical. The underbelly exhaust, not just for aesthetics, but for mass centralization. The digital analog instrument cluster, combining heritage with tech. And the backlit switches, a subtle flex in the dark, letting you know this bike was crafted with passion. You see, the NS200 doesn't beg for a crowd. It creates one. It isn't built to follow. It leads. Every red light turns into a drag strip. Every empty stretch of road becomes a test of your will to push. It's the kind of bike that makes riders believe again. Believe in raw power. Believe in honest engineering. Believe in the magic that only motorcycles can bring. But what truly makes the NS200 legendary is its legacy. Born from the shadows of the original Pulsar lineup, refined through years of feedback, and infused with DNA from Bajaj's collaboration with KTM, this is a bike that's evolved with purpose. It carries the spirit of the street. It bleeds rebellion. And yet, it does it all while remaining practical, reliable, and made for the grind of Indian roads. There's something visceral about riding a bike like this. It's not about specs. It's not about fuel economy. It's about the way your heart syncs with the engine. The way time slows down when you drop a gear and disappear into the horizon. The way strangers nod in respect when they hear the deep growl of your machine at a traffic signal. That's the NS200 effect. You don't ride it, you wear it, like armor, like identity.